Alright, you guys, so I was really hoping I could come to a little bit of a nicer place than right here for this video, but apparently, even though it's like freaking 92 degrees out at 7:20 in the afternoon, a lot of people are out, especially even in fire season, but whatever. So, a little bit just kind of catch you up to speed if you haven't been following along on other platforms or you just aren't in the know. College student, photographer, videographer, drone pilot, working on that part at least. I fly drones. I don't, technically not licensed yet for commercial work. And yeah, I am a senior in college and I'll be graduating this December. And so that's pretty exciting. Now, I was actually filming a video earlier today about lighting and all of that. And I'm kind of breaking a lot of those rules right now simply because this video is very backlit over here. But I mean, it still looks good. It looks cinematic, of course. I mean, this is, what are we at? We're in F5. Let's see if we can't change that real quick to an F1. Really means this is going to turn out a little bit weird because I'll have to recolor grade this portion, but whatever. These rocks are really warm. So yeah, what was I going to talk about? It's so weird because I don't sit in front of a camera that much anymore. And so then when I get here, I'm like, what do I talk about? So I think what we might just do instead of doing an update video, which is fun and everything, I might end up just walking around and we'll take some pictures and we'll have some fun and hang out together because it's been a long time since I've done that. I went on a camping trip this weekend. Here's some video of that. And that was fun, really enjoyable, good to hang out with some guys, ate some good food. I'll throw some pictures of that up. And it was really cool just to get away from Spokane. I mean, sure, I live here, I've lived here for 3 years, it's fine, it's great, it's whatever. But at the same time, it's always nice to get out and see nature that's not Spokane. And so that was really, really fun. I keep eyeing this little island over here to my right, I'll show you in a second. It's very small. I saw some ducks land on it earlier. Kind of makes me wonder if I could jump over to it. I mean, I know I could. There's also some stones I could step on to get over there. Okay, yeah, so this right here is the little island I'm talking about. I'm gonna try and step over here. We'll see how it goes. Wish me luck, I guess, or whatever. I'll see if I can get some shots from over there while you're on my phone. I'm gonna make it. I came over here and looked. Let me show you what I was looking at. Okay, so right here, I mean, I can get my feet to that. That right there is about 3 feet, nothing crazy. Hold on some rocks here, I can stretch my foot over to there. Here's the problem. When I get to said tree stump here, I mean, like, I'm stretching to get to that, as my other foot's here, right? So I'm stretching from here all the way to that. And then when I get there, I have nothing to like swing myself over. And this water's actually kind of deep. And I really don't feel like trying to step over to that and die. So we're not gonna do that. And it's been an interesting couple weeks because, I mean, obviously we went camping, had fun there. But I've also been traveling a lot. Been to Seattle a couple times, to Fresno. I'm going to Wisconsin. I don't think I've ever traveled this much in the summer in my life. Ooh, look at this. Look at this little pathway. I wonder how this will go. Let me put my camera lens on so I don't scratch up my camera. Let's see if we can't go down here. Preferably not die. I guess there's not really that much down there. Okay, we'll keep exploring. Excuse me, Mr. Tree. Yeah, so as far as the future of this YouTube channel, I'm gonna try and keep recording and posting. I don't know what that regularity will look like. I really don't. Where'd it go? Look at that bird. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna keep recording, keep posting as much as I can. Because, I mean, I'm passionate about this, and I love it. And I truly feel like if I can inspire others to get out, take pictures, get out, enjoy nature, get out and hone a craft, then I'm kind of doing something cool with my life, or at least my skills. And so, I mean, I'd love to have this I'd love if this ended up being a source of income. I don't know if it will. I think it'd be fun, even if it's just some on the side. It's just so peaceful. I love recording. Let's go that way. It's honestly very calming to me. So it's honestly so peaceful here too. And honestly, as busy as the summer's been, it's been really peaceful. And so I'm really thankful for that. It's really been such a blessing. Go around, see family, go around, do all these things, take pictures, have fun, make memories. And it's weird because, I mean, you know, everyone always wants to move on to the next stage of their life or whatever. And I get it. I do. I mean, I've wanted to graduate. I've been very done with education for a while now. It's different when it's actually that time, you know? And just reflecting on the friends I've made, the places I've lived, Ohio, Wisconsin, Chicago, Illinois, technically. Yeah, and here in Spokane, Washington. And then places I've traveled. It's been really cool over the past, 5 years after graduating high school and continuing education. It's been really fun. And I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Sure, there were a lot of downs, but there were also a lot of ups, and I'm very grateful for that. And for all the friends I made along the way and for the adventures. I'm honestly so glad too that so much of it was outdoor based. I mean, my gap year, obviously, but then even when I was living in Illinois, I spent a lot of time outside. Back and forth from Wheaton to Chicago, Chicago to Wheaton, back and forth, walking, riding my bike, running. And that was just so peaceful, and I just loved the trails there. And then obviously moving here to Spokane. I mean, I'm not saying I want to raise a family in Spokane, because I sure as heck don't, but it's still so nice where we are, and especially where I live now, not in the valley. But I mean, so close to state parks, national parks, so close to so much nature. And I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love it here so much. I mean, again, I'm not going to raise a family in Spokane. Never would. Well, knock on wood or whatever. Or, if it was my decisions, I wouldn't raise a family here. But it's honestly so pretty. There's so much amazing scenery here. And so for that, of course, I'm eternally grateful. I love it. I mean, moving forward, Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I don't know what's next. The Lord does, I don't. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of changes. Also, a lot of stuff that's supposed to happen before I move. And so, I need to modify my car a bunch. I have a bunch of stuff on order. Well, by a bunch, I mean I have new headlights on order. I'm not talking bulbs. I'm talking new fixtures. I'm going to upgrade from my sport lights to the limited trip lights. And so those have been ordered. They should be here end of July, hopefully. So I'll do a video with that install. And I mean, it's still fun because I'm still going to be connected with people here in Spokane even after I leave. The podcast team I'm on, my friends here, it's not like I'm just up and leaving, which is honestly great because, I've built so many cool relationships here. But, tonight's not all about reminiscing. Let's see what mischief we can get into or whatever. So, I'm not sure actually where I'm gonna go. But, half the adventure is getting there or whatever. And I think that's really something I just want to stress is half of the fun I have is just exploring. I was exploring a week ago, got stuck, got unstuck, had fun, and then when I came back with friends and we were camping this past weekend, we kind of went over the same area, Colville Forest, up in north of Spokane, and that was fun. And it's about the adventure, man. honestly, my life's been an adventure. It's been interesting for sure. And so, okay, back on what I was saying a bit ago about modding out my car. So, a couple things. Obviously, headlights are on the way, limited trim. And that was, you know, 3 racks there as far as meeting that. That was 3G for those. Where do I want to go? This way. And, 25. Okay. And then I need to get new tires, and that's be another $1,000. And then I need to get a tow hitch, that'll be a couple $100. And honestly, like that's the bare minimum. Everything after that's gonna be cosmetic or, ooh, this looks cool, let me get it for the car. So Jacob, why are you putting so much work into your car? Well, it's funny because are there other cars that would be better at what this car does? 120%. Are there other cars that would be more fun than this? 1,000%. Are there other cars that would be more fun than this and better at this than what it is? Yeah, sure. Guess what? Don't care. This is what I have and I ain't getting rid of it. And so for me, when I get a car, I'm like, oh, this is going to last me for a heck of a long time. I'm not planning on getting rid of this car anytime soon. I mean, unless I get in a wreck, obviously, you know, or blown the creek, that doesn't happen. But I'm not going to get rid of this car anytime soon. I mean, I'm only at 70,000 miles on this car. I've only put 40,000 miles on this car since I became the owner, which is honestly not bad. It's a landfill. That makes so much sense then. I've always wondered why there's this one spot that I'm like, dude, that would be so much fun to off-road on, but it's always closed off. And I never realized it's because it's a landfill. So, you know, color me stupid or whatever, but that makes sense. The car. So, yeah, there's other cars that would do this better. There's other cars that would be nicer, other cars that would be more comfortable, all these other things. But the thing is, Subaru Crosstrek is like a known car for this kind of stuff, and it's great, and I've had literally no issues. My transmission hasn't overheated, my tires haven't punctured, nothing's happened to this car. I've had to quite literally get no service out of this car, aside from a 50,000 mile service, and getting them to take off a welded drain plug from my oil pan. And like, I would rather dump a couple $1,000 into this car and have like an amazing car than worry about car payments or having a car that doesn't do as well or this or the other. So, example, right? So, because always prove your work or your thinking. So, one other car I looked at briefly before and then a little more after was a Kia Telluride. Why? Ground clearance, more room inside, better tech. And you know me, I'm a sucker for tech. And so I was like, oh, look at that. It does really, really cool. My sister has a Kia Sportage. Hers is really, really stinking nice. This one would be great. It's their off-road car. It would be great. Then you start looking. Transmission overheats like crazy. The clutch burns out because it's a center clutch-based system. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. And I was like, okay, cool. The Subaru also has a clutch-based system, but you know, it's known for working, and it doesn't overheat, and it doesn't throw itself, and it doesn't have rapid unscheduled disassembly like a couple Boeing planes I know of recently. And so, I mean, it always comes back to these things are tanks, and I love them. So yeah, maybe I'll just cut the video here. I'll pick you guys up tomorrow. We'll have some fun tomorrow or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna go get a milkshake and shoot the crap or watch a movie tonight. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. I know this is weird as frick. I'm sorry. Okay, see you guys next time. Peace.